Chapter 10. The Dawn of Faith. After the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, received the first revelations, he quietly began to share his message with those closest to him. His first supporters were from his own household, his beloved wife Khadijah, his young cousin Ali, and his adopted son Zayd. These early believers embraced the new religion with firm conviction, praying with the Prophet in secret, away from the eyes of the Quraysh. Soon, the Prophet's closest friend, Abu Bakr, known for his integrity and wisdom, joined the fold. With his easy manners and gentle demeanor, Abu Bakr began spreading the message to those he trusted, convincing many to listen to the Prophet's words. Among them were men like Abdu Amr, whom the Prophet renamed Abdur Rahman, the servant of the infinitely good, symbolizing the transformation of their lives through faith. Then there was Khalid, the son of a powerful Quraysh leader, Sa'id ibn al-As, who was haunted by a terrifying dream. He stood on the edge of a vast raging fire, helpless as his own father tried to push him into the flames. Just when all seemed lost, a figure emerged, grasping him firmly and pulling him back from the brink. It was the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Awaking in terror and confusion, Khalid knew this dream was no ordinary vision. Determined to understand its meaning, he sought out Abu Bakr, the trusted companion of the Prophet, who revealed that the man who had saved him in the dream was indeed the messenger of God. Khalid, overwhelmed by the truth, soon found himself at the Prophet's side, entering Islam with a heart full of conviction. Even strangers felt the mysterious pull of the message. One night, far from Mecca, Uthman, the son of Affan and grandson of the Prophet's own aunt, was startled awake by a voice echoing through the stillness of the desert. "Awake, for Ahmed has come forth in Mecca." The name Ahmed, meaning the most praised, resonated with him, though he didn't fully grasp its significance. Intrigued, Uthman hurried back to Mecca, where he shared his experience with Abu Bakr. Recognizing the divine sign, Abu Bakr brought him to the Prophet, who recited the verses of Revelation. Uthman, deeply moved, knew this was the truth he had been unknowingly searching for, and without hesitation, he embraced Islam. Miracles, too, were not uncommon in the Prophet's presence. A young shepherd named Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, who tended flocks outside Mecca, encountered the Prophet one day. The Prophet, alongside Abu Bakr, asked the boy if they could drink from one of the sheep. But the sheep was young and had never produced milk. With a gentle touch and a quiet prayer, the Prophet placed his hand on the sheep's udder, and to the astonishment of Ibn Mas'ud, it swelled with fresh milk. The boy watched in awe as the Prophet milked it and offered them all to drink. This miracle stayed with Ibn Mas'ud, leading him to seek the truth from the Prophet. He would go on to become one of the earliest and most dedicated followers of Islam, memorizing countless verses of the Quran. But for all the hope these new believers felt, the revelations also warned of the immense responsibility they bore. The Prophet would often wrap himself in his cloak, seeking solace from the weight of his mission. One night, as he lay wrapped in his garment, a divine command shook him from his rest. "O thou who art wrapped in thy cloak, arise and warn." From that moment on, the Prophet's mission became clear. Not only was he to guide those closest to him, but he was now called to spread the message far and wide, to all people, and to warn them of the day of judgment. The early Muslims, though small in number, prepared themselves for the great challenge ahead. determined to stand firm in the face of what was to come.